Hey everybody, Andy here, aka Montoya, and we're back for round three of a vintage league. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are enjoying the videos. And we see a Giganta right off the start, and this is very likely Juan's showcase challenge top eight list of five color shops. And I like this as a controlling hand. We've got a wasteland. I'm on the draw. Like, can I keep this in any world? I think so because I'm going to get a redraw with Gitaxian Probe. Like, essentially, I kind of got three free turns to get a land. Like, I can wasteland. So this is not a good hand against workshops. To be clear, I'm going to have to attrition myself out here pretty quickly. Uh, Being aggressive with my forces, but I don't really have any choice. I can mold a six, but this still could be the workshop deck. It still could be the workshop deck. I'm gonna let that go. That, oh boy. Oh boy. You saw it here first, ladies and gentlemen. First time ever an ancestral recall has been cast out of Mishra's workshop and being misdirected. I don't know, I'm just kidding. But my lands are still pretty awkward. Yeah, thinking of the mocks. Excuse me. They did not have a land. Wasteland. Okay. I mean, look, this is pretty awkward. Like, I have 9 cards here. That's not very fun. I'm gonna have to discard a card. I guess I'll just discard Bolt. Nice, okay. Land. Let's take a look and see what's up here. So they have a strip mine. Okay. I mean, we're in a bit of trouble here because we are not drawing lands. And our opponent can draw out of this pretty quickly. I have to hope they don't strip us here. I mean, if they do, it's fine. But I would prefer to be able to draw a land to be able to cast an Arcanist here. Yeah. Okay. I don't disagree with that. Okay. We're officially in trouble here. I got really excited when we got to do that ancestral, but things could change around pretty quick here. Oh no. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this here. Yeah, like we are in trouble. We've seen 2 lands out of our top 15 cards. Yeah, you can have a Soul Guide Lantern. He's gonna lose my yard, but I think he's gonna draw a card off it, right? That's just what he has to do. But a bit of bad luck from us. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna get a basic here. Unfortunately, I cannot mess around with getting wastelanded. We can put that on the bottom for sure, and we're gonna put that on the top. Okay, we're in action here. We're in action. Okay. Hopefully they don't find a land here. 3 ball, I cannot let happen. If that Golos coming, can I get rid of my Force of Will? It's just Dak Faden's really good in this match, right? Like, I'm going to Time Walk here. I'm going to be greedy, guys. Look, I'm going to try and Time Walk here. I'm drawing I'm going to get a look at 2 fresh cards. You know, presuming my opponent does not have a Pyroblast in their main deck, we're all right. Okay, Mystic Sanctuary is not ideal. I do like it, though. What can I get rid of here? Seems good. I'm really bricking hard here, like on finding lands, right? Like it's kind of awkward. Like now I can steal their Golos, but because they got Caracas, they can replay it. So it's kind of bad for me. Like it really is. Like just unfortunate how that shook down. Just gonna get themselves probably an Urza. Urza Saga would be my guess. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I think I docked them. Problem is, they can just bounce it and replay it, right? Like that's the problem here. They can steal their mocks, but then they can just come in and kill Doc, which might be all right. Maybe I cast Sprite Dragon and Dreadhorde. I'm gonna look. This is not ideal, but I'm going to steal their mocks, and they are going to attack in, and I have to hope that they do not find another mana. That is my hope here. And that way they lose some of the value off their Urza Sega, being able to create a Golem, and it also means that they cannot bounce Golos. Well, they can bounce it, but they cannot recast it unless they found another land. So this was a tempo play. I gained a mana out of it, and I just have to hope that they didn't find a land. They have been struggling mightily here. Up until, of course, they found the workshop. Workshop changed everything. Okay, they found it. So the question is, do they want to bounce and recast Golos? Yeah, I like it. Not happy about it, but I like it. Probably just another Sega is my guess. Just gonna overwhelm me. Like this is gonna go get them, I don't know, Sol Ring or something next turn. Perhaps a Pithing Needle. Maybe a Strip Mine they have here. That Crucible Strip Mine's really bad for me. Yeah, just another Saga, okay. Okay. I'm gonna cast a Sprite Dragon to start. can put I don't really want to fetch any of these away. That's the problem. Like Doc's gonna get me a golem likely. I think I was thinking I was gonna draw some bad cards and fetch them away, but I guess I have to put a Mox away and a land here. I will fetch. I think Daze. Like, could I possibly catch him with his pants down with Daze? Maybe. Maybe I'll try it. All right, let's race. You know, like maybe he's going to pay 2 mana into one of these and, try and recast Golos. And if they do that, I think that works out reasonably well for me. I'm going to steal one of his Urza Saga tokens and with Dak, just put up a chump blocker. Just going to try and race him here. I mean, taking Daze was a calculated gamble, but my opponent knows we haven't had any counters to this point. Now, having said that, I just brainstormed. Sprite Dragon's a really good card. Like, it's kind of amazing some of the spots that I've gotten out of with this card. Like, you just string a bunch of cantrips together and, like, a time walk, and all of a sudden you've won. Okay, so they are making a golem here. Okay. Okay, I cannot do anything about that. I guess what I could do is make them pay 1, which is probably worth it. Because that way they can't tap down for this, unless they have another mana. Yeah, let Sphere go. Okay, I'm glad I did that then. Okay, take 3, I'll go to 12. Daze is not very good, but 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 mana. Now they can kill it. They can kill Dak, but it's going to come at a cost to do it. Of note, their golem will be just a little gaffer. I mean, there is a very reasonable chance I kill them next turn. I can be fairly aggressive with this Daze to ensure that I get Sprite Dragon going. They've got 3 cards in hand. I mean, they kind of just got to make another golem, right? No, they're just floating mana. Interesting. I was playing the 5-color Golo shops earlier today. I took it to a 4-1 and was very much on the precipice of the 5-0 with the deck. I think that my opponent kind of uh, had a sequence of improbable draws to get themselves into a Vault Key 2 games in a row, and one of them just was most definitely right off the top of their library when they were hell-bent. It was pretty wild. But that is Magic the Gathering, there are one-outers, and sometimes people get lucky. I have certainly been the recipient of that many times in my Magic career. Never feels good when you are on the opposing side of things, but so my opponent's tanking a little bit here. I'm not sure what they're tanking about, but I mean, well, I mean, they're pretty much dead, so I guess it's definitely worthwhile them thinking about things. So they're gonna shut off my Dak Faden, which is fine. That means they do not need to pay any attention to Dak. I'm gonna try and cast a Karn here. What are they going after? Black Lotus, yeah. So they must have something. Are they just gonna try and get a Gigantha? Hmm. Yeah. I mean, it won't be. It's probably just a demonic tutor they're going for here. I'm not going to counter their demonic. I am inching closer to being able to, like, if they go, what would they go for here? Like an ensnaring bridge or something like that? I mean, that's bad for me. But most people don't run that main deck. Usually it's they have to go sideboard Karn to get it. 7 mana, it's a lot. Okay. What are they doing here? Are they just doing a big snake? Oh, they're gonna be so sad. That was incredible that my opponent was able to pull that together. Wow. I'm impressed my opponent was even able to think about that. Well, we got lucky. Days was very good for us in that particular game. Typically, I do not think of Days as being very good. Rogue Progenitor is probably just fine in this matchup. I think they play a couple Crucibles if it's the exact same list. Misdirection was pretty cool for us there, but Cage does nothing. One of the things we need to be cognizant of here against this deck is that they do run Choke. I guess I'll just play a Misdirection. Oh no, I'm at 60 cards here. I think this is fine. That was a really funny game, to be honest with you. It was a really long game, too. My opponent kind of kept this Hail Mary hand opener and ended up getting their Ancestral misdirected. And oh, jeez. I guess I'm on the draw. Like, I guess, like, this doesn't even have Force of Will. I have to go to 5. I can't keep that. Put this away, and not really going to win this, am I? Kind of feel like Dreadhorde is just likely an important card to have. More so than the Force of Negation here, but we'll see. Sphere. Yeah. I'm not going to wasteland their Caracas here. Oh, glad I didn't. Crucible. Guess I kind of need the red source here, but I don't feel like I can get a red source. Like, can I get a volcanic here? Maybe. I guess I will do the blue red. I think given this situation here, I'm just kind of penciled into doing it. Maybe what I should do is actually force a will display. No, because I'm just going to strip mine them off their Tolarian here, and hopefully we draw some lands along the way here. Okay, that was pretty good. Now hopefully we're landlocking them here under their own sphere, and we can just play our island, and hopefully we draw a blue spell that we can pitch to force a will if need be. Okay. Not too many spells that they can cast under at 2 mana in that deck, but not a very good draw there. But I will cast Channeler here given the opportunity. Yeah, nice. Okay. Land, fetch. So they are going to likely wasteland me here. But they might not find themselves in a position to do so, and this is going to allow me to do filtering to find lands off the top of my deck, which is one of the nice things about the Dragon Rage Channeler, is it can help you dig. So my opponent has opted not to wasteland me here, which is pretty good for me. I think what I'm going to do with that said is I'm just going to kill their Mox and continue to filter off the top. I love the wasteland on top. And off we go. Thank goodness this is not Ragavan because of the Caracas. Okay. Good win. We'll take that. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you're enjoying these videos. Thank you.